Prince Carl Philip is a person whose story of royal life is full of unexpected twists and personal victories. He is not just a caring father and a loving husband, but also one of the most handsome representatives of European aristocracy. However, behind his dazzling appearance lies a fate that could have led him to the throne. But as often happens in royal families, changes in the laws changed everything. In this video, we will tell you how Prince Carl Philip found his unique path and why his life today is more interesting than any royal titles. Prince Carl Philip is the eldest son of one of the most unusual royal couples in Europe. His father, King Carl Gustaf, and his mother, Queen Silvia, have always gone against traditions. Born in 1979, the prince received the title Duke of Värmland. This means that he represents an entire southern province of Sweden. But the most surprising thing about his fate began even before he learned to walk. When little Carl Philip was born, he automatically became first in line to the throne. He had an older sister, Victoria, but by the laws at that time, princesses could not inherit the crown. It seemed clear the boy would grow up and become king. But in 1980, the Swedish parliament made a revolutionary decision that changed everything retroactively. Now the throne was to be inherited by the eldest child regardless of gender, which meant that Victoria suddenly became crown princess, and Carl Philip lost his rights to the throne. In 2023, King Carl Gustaf openly admitted in an interview that he considers such retrospective laws wrong. "It is strange when my son is born, and then all that is taken away from him," he said. Although later he had to publicly clarify that he fully supports his daughter as the heir. Personally, I think it was the courage and support of his parents, the king and queen, that set the tone for his whole life path. They showed that the royal family can be not only a symbol of traditions, but also a driver of change. Losing the right to the crown perhaps freed Carl Philip for a more interesting life. His education was not only in Sweden. The prince studied at an American private school in Connecticut and even at the prestigious Rhode Island School of Design. This is unusual for a European prince, but it was exactly this approach that shaped him as a personality. In 2014, he announced his engagement to then-model Sofia Hellquist. At the wedding in June 2015, the prince did not hide his feelings. Quote, "Sofia, you fill my life with love and happiness. With your love, I will be able to overcome any challenges." The new princess looked fabulous in an emerald tiara, and at the banquet they danced to hits by Rihanna and Coldplay. Modern and stylish, that is exactly how the young members of the Swedish royal family showed themselves. Family happiness did not take long to arrive. Just a year later, the couple's firstborn was born, Prince Alexander Erik Herbertus Bertil, Duke of Södermanland. Carl Philip admitted that he cried in the delivery room. "Of course I cried. I could not stop. Words cannot describe the emotions." Then came two more sons, Prince Gabriel in 2017 and Prince Julian in 2021. This is a true example of a modern royal father, sincere, emotional, and open. In our time when men are learning to express their feelings, he is one of the most inspiring examples. But the greatest joy awaited the family in 2024 when in autumn it became known that Sofia was expecting their fourth child. And in February 2025, in Stockholm's Danderyd Hospital, the long-awaited daughter was born, Princess Ines Marie Lilian Silvia, Duchess of Västerbild. The little princess literally conquered all of Sweden. She has already made her debut at royal events, appeared on the palace balcony during the king's birthday, wore a tiny national costume on Sweden's National Day, and at her christening in the Drottningholm Palace Church, charmed everyone present, including her mischievous older brothers. The birth of the daughter changed the rhythm of royal family life. Sofia took maternity leave and began to appear much less at official events, fully dedicating herself to caring for the 5-month-old baby. In the summer of 2025, the couple has practically no scheduled royal duties, which gives them the opportunity to spend precious time as a family of 6. Like many members of royal families, Carl Philip served in the army. He completed officer training in the Swedish Navy and reached the rank of major in the airborne troops.
During the pandemic, the prince voluntarily returned to service, and Princess Sofia, meanwhile, completed medical training and worked in a hospital helping the medical staff. But the prince's most famous hobby is cooking. He is the patron of the Swedish Bocuse d'Or Academy and a judge in the Chef of the Year competition. If you think about it, combining military service and a love for cooking is pretty cool. It shows that he is not only focused on royal duties, but lives a real, multifaceted life. Also, no less important passion for the royal couple is music. It is music that often unites Carl Philip and Sofia. They regularly attend concerts together, and during their wedding, Sofia even wrote a special song for her husband. "I wanted to do something special for my husband, so I wrote words that explain my love for you," she admitted at the wedding banquet. Today, the 46-year-old Prince Carl Philip represents a new generation of European aristocracy. Open, modern, ready to talk about their problems and passions. With the birth of their fourth child, the long-awaited daughter Inez, their family idyll has become even more complete. The prince, who could have become king, but found his own way to people's hearts all over the world, continues to write his amazing story together with his beloved family. Thank you for watching this video to the end. If you liked the story of Prince Carl Philip and want to learn even more interesting royal news and exclusive stories, be sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the like button. It really helps the project grow. Don't forget to click the bell so you don't miss new videos. And in the comments, tell me what you think about Carl Philip's fate. Is it fair that he lost his right to the throne, or did it give him a chance for a freer life? I am really curious about your opinion.